Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Software Inc. Season 2. Man, things are starting off really well. Let's see. We are on the second release of our operating system and things are going to get a little less choppy in the edits. We'll say that. We're actually going to kind of go into what the normal series would be typically for Software Inc. here. So it was actually brought up in the comments of the last video that the cliffhanger piece was this little building over here. So what could I possibly do with a building so nondescript? There's not a whole lot to it. If we look in here, oh look, there's literally one elevator. Wait a minute. An elevator. Elevators do one of two things. They either go up. Oh, well, that's the wrong direction. Or they go down. So you guys ready for this? Boom. Let's back this up. And here is the start to our first project management group that we are going to have in here. I really one of the suggestions given in at the end of the last season was to do a kind of a covert or just a kind of a group of folks that were actually working kind of in the basement doing something of a security type project. And we actually have something that recently opened up that's kind of the closest thing to security that this game has right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up a project team that's going to be working on antivirus tools. So protecting computers from digital troublemakers since it became profitable to do so. So this is kind of just the beginning. We're going to give them actually their own dedicated staff for cooking. They've got a whole series of bathrooms over here. I did some basic, just some basic styling, nothing too crazy. I did get some suggestions in the last video for colors. We're going to do something a bit of, let's go over here. Let's do room colors. Actually, not room colors yet. I want to do construction material. So the exterior, we really can't change the exterior because it is down, it's in the basement. So I don't believe any of these will actually apply. But let's, oh, they do apply underneath. I didn't think they did. Okay. We can do kind of the square tile. It is a basement, so let's see. We'll do that. Interior. We're going to do the black border and the white center inside. And then for floors, the request was actually a black and white checker. Oh, I do that all the time. I never hit the apply button. So there's that. Here's this. There is this. Wow. And let's hit apply so we don't do that again. So there is that. We're actually going to do some color change ups here in a little while. I want to get the actual right hex colors and everything for the colors that were requested. So I'll probably bring that into the next episode here. I don't want to mess it up. I can kind of ballpark it with the little the little color dial. So if I'm in here, you can do colors. You can try to pick exactly what color. It's going to be more of like a maroon color, but I want to make sure I get it right and make sure everything there looks good. So one of the things I wanted to do with this building I thought would be kind of nice. Let's back this up just a tiny bit. Center it. There we go. Is my thought for this building here. I want to kind of use this as a central common area. That's where like the tables will be for the cooks to bring food out. Bathrooms are up here. I'm going to take a couple little hallways off the bottom side of this octagon. Right? Octagon 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8. I want to make sure I said that right. For a hot second there, I thought that was a hexagon. I'm like, I don't believe that is. I'm pretty sure it's not. So, but anyway, we're going to jump in here to the edit menu. And let's see. I want to come off this side here. I want to bump it. I don't want to do that quite yet. Let's do, so 1, 2. So I've only got one little touch point here, which I want to come out. I'll do that. Nice little hallway. See that? We'll actually make this a hallway, and we're going to build another one of these hexagons. Look at that, I did it already. It's an octagon. Build another one of these off here, and then potentially one down here, and then we're going to have to expand out a little bit when we go to do this side. But I wanted to give a little bit of a hallway for them to come down, and then actually have probably our artists and designers and marketers over here, and then do our programmers over here, and have a meeting room that's down over here in the middle. So here we go. Let's knock this out real quick. I want to go this way. That's way too far. Let's go like this. Yep. Nope. I can't intersect. What do you mean? Thank you. 4, 4, 2, down 4, 4.2, 4, 4.2, boom. There we go. Excellent. So we'll give them, we'll do a nice little glass door coming in here. Something like that. Just going to do an open casing on this side. Ooh, I'm going to have to half this a good bit. I want to get that. Oh, let's spin this around. Make sure I get this door as centered as possible. How does that look? Not too shabby. Okay, I can deal with that. And that should give plenty of room for expansion for this team. One of the things we are going to do here, I'm going to save this as, let's do security main. Because then what I can do in here is say apply style, call it security main, and there you go. You have all the correct outside. You have the tile in the middle, the right walls. It kind of just speeds up that whole process there, which works out really, really nice. So let's see what we have here. Let's do the same wall off over here. Oh, I gotta reset this grid again. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down, come over, come back up, finish that out. Excellent. Okay, I have a feeling we're definitely going to need to expand. Boop, there you go. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, there we go. Over 4, 4, 2, down 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, and 4. Excellent. Okay, so we have that. Let's do the doorway here, and we've got that. Let's do the open casing here. There we go. Wonder why that one was such a pain. It was all shifted to one side, and that side wasn't. Anyway, let's do the apply style, security main. There we go. So that's the start that we're going to have here. How far is this? That's 8 across. Trying to think of what I could potentially do for like a meeting room. Potentially connect it. That way when everyone meets, they could just jump right in. Or do I want to send everyone out into the hallway and down into a meeting room? You know what? Let me know in the comments what you would prefer to see for that meeting room. If we want to actually bring it like another similar style like these here and just bring it straight down and put it right there. Do we want to potentially connect it? Come down this way and make a something that's literally directly connected. I wonder what that would look like here. See, that's tiny. 2.8, but it would work. I could do that. Ooh, I could even do something like that. Do angled walls down the side and then square it out at the bottom. Almost make it a funnel. Let me know. Give me an idea of how you want me to do the meeting room right here in the comments, and that will be fantastic. So one of the things I want to do, I wanted to have a bit of a bankroll here so that as we built this out, as we put in computers, as we hired people, that we really had the funds to do it, so we didn't potentially go bankrupt as we were building it out and then end the whole season really early. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with this right here. I will do some tables and things like that. There's some computers in here and get people trained up to get them started. So on the ground floor here, I really wanted just something that was very nondescript, because really it should be something off that no one really thinks about. So even if you drove by, you'd be like, oh, whatever, just a little square building. Nothing that even draws your attention, but it's downstairs that all the main things are happening right there. So we'll start with that. I think that should work out really, really well. We're gonna put a couple tables in here for computers. Go like that. Let's throw a computer on here and put a chair in front of it. Yeah, I know there's not a whole lot for temperature management in here yet. What I really need to do is, you know what, really makes me wonder where exactly our other building is. I think our other building's like right here. Let's see if I'm right. I'm close. It's right here. So, okay. We're going to need probably a mechanical area. I'd love to put in some heating and cooling down here so it actually starts to manage that those capabilities for the company as well. So we'll probably expand that off and put it somewhere either way back here. In the meantime, I'll probably just throw a vent in the room with one of these. And yeah, I know we got to put lights in. I got to do this from the top because the symmetrical nature of this will drive me absolutely crazy. So we're going to go like this. And right there, right there, right there. See, I have to like half this grid to put it right in the middle. It looks like that should roughly be the middle, I think. I'm hoping I'm not off on that at all. I might be, because I think it's technically over a tiny bit. It's in between these two. And actually probably right there. We'll say right there. Roughly. I could be wrong, but that gives a nice bit of light in the room. Okay, so you have some room there. Excellent. Basic heating and cooling, that should keep this room manageable, or managed when it comes to all of that. Put one in this room. I should have held down the shift key. Okay, we'll do a vent. Let's reset this grid. There we go. Like that. Go like that. Excellent. Okay, so that'll get those managed. I'm going to keep everyone over here for right now. This will give us plenty to initially start with. Do something like that. Excellent. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 computers down here now. We'll start the team out with that. I really want to get the leader in first, get them trained in HR. That way they can bring in the next group. I'm not sure if I really want to put them full-fledged potentially into project management quite yet. I would like to manage a couple projects with them first, and then we can move them into kind of a project management methodology. So let's do that to start. That'll at least get them going. Let's build out a team here real quick. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So let's go build out a team. And this is going to be... Oh, gotta go back to my notes. Try to keep some things organized here with this. So let's flip back here. What do I want to call the team? Oh, that's a good question. You know what? I'm gonna put in something basic here. If you like it, we can keep it. If you want to change it, let me know. I can always rename a team, and we can go through that. I mean, if we want to go through a rename, we can. I kind of have an idea for the project name. For what I want the antivirus to be. I was going through actually a really interesting generator online that I was just generating different project names and stuff like that, and I was found an interesting one I thought was kind of funny. But what do you want to call the team? You know what, we're gonna call them Dark Ops. I like it. Cool. We'll start with that. Let's hire a lead for the team. I'm gonna bump the salary a good bit. Let's really find someone good. They're gonna work all on their very own. Ooh. Ann Morton. There we go. Lead skills super high. That will work out fine. And she's young, which is good. Okay. Can we get any higher? Let's see if we can get any higher. I'm gonna do one more search. I kind of like this. Goofy and mean though. That could be interesting. I'm not sure how you could be a goofy mean. That would be, well, I could see how you can do that actually. Never mind. So, look again one more time. Oh, look at that. Dion Bishop. I don't need someone very focused in art. Short-tempered. I like that. Optimistic and stubborn. Dion Bishop. Very nice. 20-year-old, 80%, looking fantastic. We will hire you. We're gonna start by getting you trained up. We're gonna put your role as lead, and then we're gonna do some education because we need to put you in through HR training so you can do the hiring for your team. Excellent. So there we go. With that being said, that's gonna start at least this team down here. This is their little working area, but there will probably be others similar to this kind of setup here for these teams to actually develop in. As we get other sources, other projects going on, we can build out other ones that even go higher up in the air as they have additional levels of buildings. We're going to change this building up to in the very end of the last video, I did hire a couple others just to kind of handle the marketing and programming of our operating system as we're doing bugs. I know Matzi and Ann will also handle some of those as well. So with that, we can continue on with the actual support of our operating system. Let's get a little bit moving on that side of everything. Well, no, when you're in the edit screen, it pauses the game automatically. I was thinking maybe I could have had that running, but not so much. So let's see, we have, but I have a little spot. Yeah, see, they're talking in there. I wonder if I need to move that though. Let's move you. Oh, we're gonna, shoot, I need to half this grid again. Let's do something like this. Just like that. Okay, we'll reset that grid again and get out of that menu. There we are. Maybe with that water cooler out here a little bit more. What's going on? What's going on? It's your social needs, I know. I feel I don't know why you feel isolated. You're sitting next to 4 people. I know. It's because we really don't have a canteen or anything built right now for these guys. Let's see. Money is doing well. We're still bringing in close to $500,000 a month, which is fantastic. Oh, everyone carpools. They're so efficient. I love it. There's our maintenance and cleaning, and they're just gonna stand there. So speed that up and get past them being there. They'll skip here shortly to the next day right now. Excellent. Oh, see, now that we actually have the water cooler. Yeah, no, there's a lot of noise. Let's see if that keeps everyone happy. Now that we moved it. Ooh, we did. Good job. Good job. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. So doing super well. Oh, we've got research, audio tool. Oh, January of '88. You know what? We can actually start the research on that as well. That will not hurt anything. Let's let people get working on that as well. Maybe we can pick up a patent. I'm not super worried about the patents. We're gonna end up cornering the market in so many different things, so I'm not overly worried about it. It does bring in some decent revenue, but we'll focus on our operating systems and the marketing and everything that way. So, ooh, algorithm. Interesting. Look at that, 3 million in the bank. Doing excellent. And that's what I was really hoping. Like, as we hired, we should actually be getting pretty close to Bishop. Oh, actually, you know what? I almost forgot. Let's go over to the details. There was actually a request for a name. And the name for the lead of this team is going to be Mr. E. Get it? Get it? No, I love it. I thought that was an awesome idea. We actually have to close the screen and then go back to details, and we should see Mr. E right up here. So excellent. We'll close that screen. If I go back to the employees, you should see it changed here now. Mr. E. So it's always just how that screen refreshes. It's one of those things that threw me off the first time I changed a person's name in here. So excellent. We are doing well. Well, we're getting, I think, a little movement on here. But hey, it is what it is. So let's see. Oh, you know what? Pause. I forgot to do something. Oh, someone's in the bathroom. It's all fuzzy over there. I forgot to set the requirements. The switch teams. These are for the dark ops guys down here. I want to make sure that these are set to them so that dark ops goes down here and no one else does. So I will actually have to probably do these as well, I think. And that, switch teams, dark ops, they get all of them. And switch teams, dark ops. Okay. So dark ops gets everything. If we throw in these room labels real quick, dark ops, dark ops, dark ops, all over. Yay. And that's what we want, is them to all be set on dark ops. Excellent. So we'll turn off the room labels. That is what I was hoping for. With that being said, this is going to be a little bit longer than the typical episode. I just wanted to go through the build out of the initial room, get our guy hired, get him through training, which he should be back. Returns in 1 day. So right here shortly in the very next episode, he's going to be back. We'll get him down here and just kind of chilling and start on the hiring of the security team that's going to be down here. So with that being said, guys, I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you can hit that like button, that helps me huge with the analytics. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you. It's always fun to have new people viewing the content, engaging with you guys in the comments of the videos. I do watch them very actively, and I love to engage with you guys there. So if you are so inclined, if you can hit that subscribe button, that is an amazing feeling when everyone does that. I am humbled and appreciative for everyone who does do that. And when you do, make sure you hit that bell icon, change it to all, so that you know when any new video or series comes out on the channel. With that being said, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.